Hi everyone, and welcome to my second makeup video. Me and my friend here would like to say hello and thank you for watching. I'm going to get started right now. I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics, the Bye Bye Under Eye. It's a really great concealer, but I also use it as an eyelid primer because it really locks in any eyeshadow that you put on.
Something as simple as me hearing your name.
Once I have all of my concealer on both eyelids, I'm just going to go in with a mini beauty blender and blend that really well into my lids.
Right now, I'm totally sure. Baby, I know I'm your friend, but I wanna be much more.
As you'll see now, I'm going to go in with my Morphe 35B palette. This definitely isn't an everyday kind of look. Not even something that I would wear too often. It's just such a fun palette with all of the rainbow and pink and yellow and orange and purple colors that it comes with. So I'm just starting off here with the yellow, and then as you'll see, once I blend that in, I'm going to go in with an orange shade, and then I'm going to put that all over my lids. And then in a second here, I'm going to go in with a more like reddish coral color, blend that in. And then I also have the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, which is so incredible. And then I'm going to go in with like a darker brown just to kind of blend all of those colors together. I love Morphe palettes so much because I feel like you get so much bang for your buck. The colors are so pigmented and the palettes are so affordable. For how many colors you get, each palette is usually, I feel like probably the Jaclyn Hill palette is the most expensive one, but that's only $38, which I think is incredible because these palettes will last you forever. So here I'm going in with a highlighter shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette just to put on like towards like my lower lash line, just to open up my eye a little bit. With these dark colors, my eyes are a little bit smaller anyway, so I just feel like this highlighter really just opens them up. So once my shadow is on and where I want it, I'm going to go in with my eyelash curlers and some mascara. I'm going to be using Eylure fake strip lashes, so it's necessary to put mascara on before you use fake lashes. A lot of people get nervous thinking that lashes are going to rip off their natural lashes, and that can happen. It's more likely to happen if you don't use mascara before you put them on. Now that my lashes are on, the one is still drying, so if you guys see that white dot, that's just the glue trying to dry. I'm gonna go in, this is really one of my all-time favorite drugstore affordable foundations, and it's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and this color is in Desert Beige. I got a little bit more tan than normal this summer, so if it looks yellow, see, I'm like 3 different colors. So the Desert Beige really works well for my summer skin tone. And then I'm also going to go in with my MAC Full Coverage Cream Foundation. Anybody that knows me knows I love a full coverage kind of look. So I'm going to go in with those two and blend that out. After foundation, I'm going to go in with my contour shade, and this is in Espresso, and it's LA Girl Cosmetics. I really love to highlight and contour, and this look definitely is more full coverage, not every day, maybe if you're going out kind of look. So I use a cream contour. On a regular basis, like on a daily basis, I go for a powder. It's really not as heavy and it's so much easier to work with. So after my contour, I'm going to go back in with my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye and use that as my highlight. So once my highlight is where I want it to be, I'm going to take a little beauty blender and blend all of that out. And then I'm going to go right in with my Revolution baking powder in the shade Ghost. And then I'm going to start the baking process. I'm not really a huge baker. I like to do it if I use like a heavier concealer under my eyes, because it really helps with creasing. But it's such a light shade that I actually am going to go in with Young Blood, and this is a powder foundation, and I'm just going to use that to wipe away my bake so it's not as bold. Bronzer is next, so I'm going to go in with my Estee Lauder Pure Sculpting Envy bronzer, and that is in the shade Soulful Spice. This is definitely one of my favorite shades to use, especially in the summer, because it definitely has orangier undertones, so it really works if you have a nice tan. Brows are next, so I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and this is in the shade Auburn. This is one of my all-time favorite brow products. It's great if you don't have brows at all. You can draw them on however you want to. If your brows are light, you can fill them in to whatever color you want. It's just such an incredible product, and I know it's been around forever. And I just feel like with social media and Instagram and everything, it's just really at the forefront of every single brow product, and it's definitely one of my favorites. And then after I put that on and fill in both eyebrows, I'm going to go back in with my IT Cosmetics. I still have a little bit on my hand, so I'm just going to take a flat brush and really pencil out that brow and make it sharp. So back to Morphe. This is the Morphe 9N blush palette, and the shade that I picked is a rosier color, and you can definitely make it as subtle or as deep as you'd like to. So now is my favorite part is lips. Unfortunately, this is an LA Girl lip liner, but I've had it for so long the color's worn off. So it's like a deep burgundy shade. So I'm going to go in and line the top and bottom. I overline a little bit, but nothing too drastic. And then after I line, you'll see, so this is really bootleg and terrible to admit. My favorite nude lip shade is Flesh Pot from MAC, and I've been out of that shade for such a long time. I really just need to go get some or order it. So this, as you'll see, is actually a Morphe concealer that I use as like a nude lipstick. I know, I feel like that's pretty terrible, but I feel like it works out really well. So I've just been using that mixed with this burgundy shade, and then I use an Inklot lip gloss over the top of it, and the combination I'm kind of in love with. And I know you're probably saying, dang, isn't that enough lip gloss? But in my opinion, you can never have enough. So I keep putting it on, and actually the wand in this tube, you don't get a ton out at a time, so that's why I keep adding a little bit more and more. So the last step in this look is going to be highlighter. The brush is from Lancome, and the highlighter is the dual highlighter, also from Lancome, and it's in the shade Gold. This product is pretty incredible. I feel like it's a very underrated shade. But I am just going to go ahead and put that on my nose, a little bit on my chin. The majority always goes on my cheeks, and then I just put a little bit on my forehead. As always, I know this is only my second video, but I so much appreciate all of the love from my videos. You don't know how much it means to me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys could see the content a little bit more this time around. I love comments, anything, any feedback that you guys have for me. I really appreciate and love it. So I will see you guys next video, and I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you.